one of the things that I mentioned last night in the Jay Briscoe situation was that I know it's shocking he's gone, but all this guy would care about is people caring about his kids now and wanting to pray for them and all these other sort of things and just having that support. And it turns out we had it wrong last night that Jay Briscoe's wife is alive. So that is really good news because we thought that she had passed away as well. But she hasn't. And, Jay Briscoe apparently was one of the only ones in the car, was the only one in the car not wearing a seatbelt. His wife and the daughters must have been wearing theirs, but he wasn't wearing his. So she had just messaged out, that to send the support because that's what he would want. So that was a really tough situation last night, but just a little update there. Thank goodness the kids have, the mother still is there, and I hope the kids are okay. And that's about it. Tonight is the AEW review, live after AEW Dynamite right here on the Joe Cronin Show. If you guys are brand new to the channel, I hope you subscribe. Hope you'll click the like button. We got wrestling news and entertainment news and more here on the channel all the time. And we do long podcasts, comedy podcasts, and other things like that. We got some other news to talk about, but one of the other things really quickly, just to stay with the sort of darkness that we're in here, Kevin Nash recently is kind of scaring people a bit. He said, obviously his son passed away, and that's got to be insane to deal with, and I have no idea how you'll never be right, really. Nash said recently, today is week 12 that I lost my boy. Time flies when you got a gun in your mouth. I mean, time flies when you're having fun. I think that's a bit of a joke, from him. He's really having a tough time dealing with it. Sean Oliver then said, don't play like that. You have guns, so you can't say those things. Nash said, I can say whatever the F I wanna, as long as I leave a note. He said, every morning when I wake up, the first thing that happens is I come to the realization that instead of there being 3 human beings in my home, there's 2. And the third person isn't on vacation or staying with friends or is out late. He's never coming back. And then I sit up in bed and I have absolutely nothing I have to do. And it's like, so why am I even getting out of bed? So this is really rough, man. I can't imagine it, bro. I mean, this is a major reason for you getting up and still living was, hey, take care of my son. I got money, I got everything else, whatever. I'll never need anything else again. But one thing I can do is sort of try to be a dad to my son. And now that's not there. And yeah, I can't imagine that sort of, what he's dealing with as far as that goes. You know what I mean? So that's a real dark thing that's going on right now. And I just hope, I don't know, man. I hope people try to get involved with Kevin Nash, man. He needs a lot of, I don't know, man. That's going to be hard. He's going to be a hard personality to sway to get out of the house and go have some fun. And what would his kid want? That's what I would say. What would his son want him to do? Maybe be happy. I don't know. But how can you be? I don't know. So that's a real rough situation. I hope Kevin Nash is all right, man. But he's clearly dealing with a lot. So wear your seatbelts. I'm going to wear mine every time. I don't always wear it. Sometimes I forget to put it on. Sometimes I just don't put it on. I go, and I don't even think. And I think, if anything happens, a deer runs out into the road or something like that, I could get, who knows what could happen to me. And then I think about my kids, and then I usually begrudgingly take it and I put it on. I'm like, why is that so hard to do? And so if anything comes from this situation with Jay Briscoe, if these rumors are true and this is really, he really wasn't wearing a seatbelt and all sorts of things, and the other 3 in the car, you know what I mean? Wear your seatbelt. Wear it every time. If you care about yourself and your family and stuff like that, we got to wear our seatbelts. You got to wear your seatbelts every time, man. You're in a giant vehicle, and so it's just a good reminder as if you needed one, but it's a real good reminder to be like, yo, we better buckle up. Oh, hey, babies. Kitty's playing with me. Oh, my God, Pixie. I can't believe you're playing with me. Oh, my God. This cat never plays. Oh, my goodness. Come here, baby. Wow, look at her. See, she's the gray cat. Oh, you want to play? Dude, this cat never plays. She runs away from me, and she's, like, mean and stuff. Like, leave me alone. She's rubbing up on me. Oh, hi. I can't believe it. You came to play with me. I can't believe it. That's crazy. This never happens. Oh, man, that's crazy. Hi, baby. Wow. That's so weird. The other cat loves me and comes out to me every day. This cat avoids me like crazy. Now she's down here rubbing up on me and stuff. Do you need something? What's going on? What's going on? I can't believe that. My kids aren't home from school. That could be it. Maybe she's like, where is everybody? But that's every day. So what? I don't understand it. I'm home today. If you guys have any comments about anything wrestling-wise, leave it down below. I will try to respond. And if you want to support my channel and what I do, leave a super thanks down below as well, or become a patron on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. I want to now put up for you the $25 producers that make this show possible. I mean, a lot of you make it possible, but these guys are going above and beyond in the producer tier. Wow, this cat is on fire right now. I can't believe her. You got fleas? Like, what's going on? Mick Foley follows through on a promise to Terry Funk. That's not a big news story. I see that it's the top trending thing. I don't even believe that that's really true. That's true. What are you doing? You're stepping on my keyboard. Oh, my God. What is this? What are you doing? I've never seen this. So Tony Khan, as far as Tony Khan buying the WWE and the Khans buying the WWE, it's just so ridiculous because the WWE is looking to get like $10 billion rather. $10 billion. Whoa, you're going to knock over my stuff. What are you doing? What is wrong with you? Like $8 billion. And, the Khans don't have that much, right? They have like, what, $15 billion or something like that? $20 or $15 billion what the Khans have. So you would need about $10 billion to buy the WWE, and I don't think all of that is liquid, right? So they would need liquid asset, right? They would actually need that to buy so I don't think it's possible. So all the talk, to me, is just clickbait. It's not real. When people talk about, the Khans buying WWE and purchasing WWE, it just doesn't seem possible to me. It seems like clickbait. I don't believe it's real because I don't know, dude. It's just it's not. They don't have the money. Doesn't add up. The numbers don't add up to me for it to be possible or feasible. To be in that situation. So yeah, I don't know. I'm getting ready to really go forward and with my Star Trek stuff and Star Trek channel. So if you guys want to be a part of that, just go to Star Trek Late Night. I will try to link it in the description below. Where we'll talk about Star Trek on the side. If you are a Star Trek fan, especially with Picard Season 3 coming up, I want to try to go over that and have a little crew over there. So go subscribe to that channel, Star Trek Late Night. I've got to work hard to make that channel become monetizable. It's not right now, but we're doing well. 300 subscribers so far in the last few months. We had 30 subscribers last week. The videos are doing well. We're getting a new audience over there for that. And, of course, we talked about Briscoe and the situation yesterday. Go watch that if you missed it. And, of course, tonight is AEW Dynamite, so we'll be live with the AEW Dynamite review right here on the Joe Cronin Show. Guys, thanks for the support. We will have the producers updated in the description box down below, and I will have the graphic up for you tonight, actually. Tonight, the $25 producers graphic will be up. So thank you to everybody who's gone above and beyond in the $25 producers tier. Much appreciated. Yeah, it's been kind of a sad day of this wrestling news is not exactly the stuff, you want to hear about. And I'm sorry. I wish it was better news. I don't. Yeah, I wish we had better news to say, but we don't really have. We don't have good news. But yeah, looking at the producers tier, I think there's something wrong with the producers tier measurement. Because there are a lifetime pledge amount. I can't find. It used to filter out anybody above $25. Oh, there it is. I actually have it right here. So I just wanted to shout out the 25 or above producer tiers. We could use you guys. All I can say is we need your help to keep this show going the way it's been going and to keep everything funded the way it's going. We need you. So you can become a member for a couple bucks or become a patron for $2. But if you really want to go above and beyond, become a $25 producer. That would be huge. And so right now I just want to shout out the $25 producers. Shell, Joel, Skittles, Bryan, Jardine, Alan Stober, Snarkbait, colonelstutters, Dion Edwards, Steveo, James Beggs, DrewBar100, Alex O'Donnell. Thank you, man. And there's more. I don't know why it's actually filtering. There's definitely something wrong because it's not filtering anybody else. There should be a lot more people. I don't know what's missing. Why? Yeah, there we go. There's definitely names missing. So yeah, the Ghost from the Coast, Shell, Joel, Todd Fayer, Skittles, Bryan, Jardine, Alan Stober, Snarkbait, colonelstutters, Dion Edwards, Steveo, James Beggs, Sith Negan, the all-time supporter, unbelievable from Sith Negan, V-Man, NickY J, the Weed God, DrewBar100, Matt Rossmeier, Alex O'Donnell, and Kalel Bama. Thank you guys. I think Kalel went down to a 10 VIP, and so did V-Man, and Todd Fayer might have gone back. I don't remember if Todd Fayer might be actually back at the $100 spot. But either way, man, we could use a few more producers. So if you want to become a producer, go to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show and become a $25 producer a month, and you'll get your name listed down below in the description box as long as you're active as a $25 producer. And, of course, you'll get shouted out and put in the graphics whenever we do Patreon shout-outs, which we're probably going to start to do the producer shout-outs almost every show. So come be a part of it, man, and support if you can, and keep this show running and be a producer of it. We could use, I'd like to see, 3 to 5 more people jump on there, and I'll get your name up here, and we'll shout you out all the time, and you'll be a big part in this show and the Joe Cronin Show. Guys, I will see you tonight. Leave a super thanks if you like down below with a comment, question, whatever, and I will try to get back to that. And I will see you tonight for the AEW review live. Here's some other videos popping up now that you might have missed because maybe YouTube didn't tell you about them. So continue to watch my channel, or in the top right, click that link on the top right now to go to Patreon to check it out. Thousands of bonus podcasts you've never heard before, and some of the most shocking comedic ones you've never heard before, only behind the paywall of patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show on your phone, tablet, or whatever device. Log into Patreon and join the JCS Army behind the paywall.